doubt about it. All right, ready? I'll put that back into the post-production. We are back for another season, ladies and gentlemen, of Metric to Mayhem. This is our season opener, and as always, I am with none other than Dom Melchior the third. Dom, what's going on, man?
The land.
It is Dopai Draft Day. We just got done this is the 23rd year of the Donato's Pizzeria Fantasy Football League, and as per tradition, I've got my Drew Bledsoe jersey on, circa 1998, and Dom representing none other than Baker Mayfield.
Baker. And I watched Draft Day the other day, the movie with Kevin Costner.
Never saw it, of course.
It's not bad.
What is the premise of Draft Day?
It's around the NFL draft.
Okay.
It navigates the whole day of a GM for the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, okay.
Of all teams, the Cleveland Browns.
But the GM's perspective.
The GM's perspective.
Okay. When was this movie done?
God, maybe like a decade ago at least.
Okay.
At this point. But bad reviews. Terrible reviews.
Okay.
But I personally like it.
What prompted just for getting ready for the draft, or like what brought that movie coming on?
Well, it's the draft, and they follow the Cleveland Browns, and it just so happened to be on, and I watched it.
I like it. It's very good.
Yeah.
We are, at least I am, very excited about football season coming up. My big thing is college. We had our college kickoff on Saturday, and we got the pros coming up too. We got a bunch to talk about, so before we do anything, let's get the baseball talk out of the way, because this is our season opener, and we are still playing baseball nowadays. Dom.
I think Lee Corso did a fantastic job yesterday.
Love the baseball talk. That's awesome. Moving on, I'd like to address Lee Corso, who his last day. No, any
Pay Schwarber whatever he wants.
Dom, I heard he hit 4 home runs the other day. Is that true?
He hit 4 home runs.
That's tough
in one
to do.
game. No, it's only been done 21 times. That has been done less than perfect games.
Really?
Yes.
I would have lost money on that bet.
You would have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
More perfect games in MLB history than 4 home run games.
Now, if, again, not following baseball at all, as a Phillies fan yourself,
Sure.
as a Schwarber fan,
Big Schwarber
do you
fan.
have more fear that you don't retain Schwarber or that he goes to a certain team?
That we don't retain him.
Okay, so you don't necessarily care where he goes if you don't pay him.
Yeah, listen, he needs to be on this team. I don't want him anywhere else. I mean, whether he goes to the Mets, the Braves, or where I think he possibly could go would be Cincinnati, because that's where he's from. Twilight of your career, play for your hometown team, does the anti-Trout, because Trout doesn't want to play in Philly because he's scared to let Philly down. I'm going to die on that hill.
Hashtag Millville.
He's loved in Philly regardless. Why go play? Why go play and tarnish your love in the place where you're from by not living up to an expectation that everybody is hoping you can do? Why do that? Just stink out in California where nobody cares.
Nobody cares. And you come back and you're loved.
And you're loved.
No matter what.
Yeah. So
like
that's
that.
why I don't think he wants to come home. But yeah, I mean, I think Schwarber, I think he stays. I think they open the vault and give him whatever he wants.
What are the repercussions of bringing on that kind of contract? Who are we losing?
Well, you got Castellanos coming off the books, which is good. You'll have you won't have to pay Ranger Suarez, which is good. JT will resign for something a little cheaper because he's just not going to garner the same amount of money he used to. He's getting older. I think you can do it. The problem is when you re-sign him, you have to really depend on some of your lower priced young guys. So your Bryson Stotts, your Alec Bohms, you got Crawford coming up, Aiden Miller may come up. You have to depend on them to get you through. And Turner, I think he's finally lived up to the contract this year. I think the last couple of years he hasn't. Harper's getting a little older, getting a little slower, not hitting as many home runs. Aren't we all? But you need Schwarber. You need him.
What is your postseason projection? We're filming here August 31st, essentially September. We've got a month left.
They have enough to win the World Series. They need somebody else to take out the Mets because we can't beat the Mets.
Okay.
Can't do it, but somebody else can.
Got it. Very good.
We are. That's our kryptonite.
All right. Fair enough. We will check back in with that throughout the year. We'll
Yeah.
see if that projection moves at all. We've got 3 pools that we run every year. We run an eliminator pool. We run an against the spread, pick 5 that we do every year. And then also a DraftKings pool. So those are each $20 to get involved in. If anybody is interested in those, please reach out. We'd love to have you involved in it. But essentially, this is a football pod, and we're going to get dialed into some of the talk with football. And let's start with the Philadelphia Eagles, coming up for the 2025 campaign, coming off what some would say was a pretty decent season.
Yeah, they did all right last year.
They did all right. And looking ahead to this year, the schedule gets a little bit more challenging for the Eagles this year. What are your expectations heading into the 2025 season?
I don't believe in that the schedule gets harder.
Okay.
I believe that the NFL is set up with such parity that a team that was good last year, if they get gutted and you play them the next year, they're going to be worse.
Okay.
So I believe that if they say that the schedule is getting easier, I believe the opposite.
Okay.
So I don't believe the schedule is getting any harder.
You think it's comparable? Like every year is comparable?
I think why they say it's getting harder because they were playing more playoff teams from last year.
Essentially, yes.
Well, those teams got gutted because they couldn't pay their free agents like us. Like people would say, "Oh, you're playing the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the number one defense. You're going to be playing the number one defense." We're not going to be the number one defense this year. We got gutted. Mm-hmm. So to say that you're going to be playing the hardest team to play defense against, it's not going to happen.
At least the middle linebacker's back.
Yeah, listen.
I was worried about that one.
Yeah, we got him. So I'm happy. I'm happy Zach Bond got paid. I'm happy. We have some leadership still, but I don't believe that just because you made the playoffs last year and you were a good team last year, that you're going to be a good team this year. The NFL isn't set up that way.
Okay. Do the Eagles strike you as a team that could go back and win? Let's put the NFC at the bar right now.
Absolutely.
Feel very confident in that pick. Can the Eagles win the whole thing?
They can.
Man.
They can.
Okay.
If they have a top 10 defense, they can win the whole thing. Now, they had a top 1 defense last year, and I mean, think about their playoff run. It almost seemed like a cakewalk.
Yes. Like, I mean, especially the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, I mean, was the ultimate cakewalk, which we never. I mean, you were very much on that. I did not see that coming for them to be that dominant in the trenches. It was incredible. But even the coverage too. I mean, they hit with both rookies. You know, like the lockdown corners that they had. Mitchell played great. DeJean played great. I don't know if you can expect that kind of level again. But, you know, the question becomes, was it Vic? Was it the talent? You know, obviously it could be a little bit of both. But if, you know, gun to your head, do you feel more confident in the talent of the players of this team or the scheme that Vic set up?
Why can't it be both?
Because I'm asking you to choose one. Which one do you lean more towards?
Well, if you're asking me to choose, I'm going to say the talent.
Okay.
But I also think that the people who are putting together the schemes recognize the talent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, why can't it be both? Why can't it be Vic
It's his brother.
Fangio? Why can't Vic Fangio be like, that's the guy with the right talent and also the right guy for my scheme? Why can't we do that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with saying that?
No, there's nothing wrong with saying that, but
it just doesn't make for good radio.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's terrible, actually. Radio.
The talent, then. The talent. Fuck Vic Fangio.
There it is.
He
Now
stinks.
that's what we're looking for. Along with the Eagle talk, there's obviously some news about Micah Parsons, which we've been following, and now Micah Parsons to Green Bay.
Thank you, Jerry.
Look.
Standing O for Jerry. Gotta love Jerry.
I can't understand how you don't pay that man. I mean, if Dallas had any sort of positive momentum happening into this year, this saga has completely just destroyed any of that. Like, what's the vibe in the locker room? What other situation? Like, can you think of another situation where somebody's been strung along like this financially and obviously leaves, but like that's your emotional leader. That's the guy who's got the center locker in the locker room. That's it. I mean, he was the Cowboys, and just to get rid of him like that, I don't know. And maybe it seems odd that it's not the quarterback that is that person.
Sure.
Right? I mean, we would think that the quarterback would be the leader of the team. Dak Prescott, who I happen to like, he's not the leader of that franchise. It's definitely, or was, Micah Parsons. So for your figurehead to be more of a defensive player, I don't know, that seems, I guess, a little odd to begin with, but what happens when the heart of your team is ripped out?
Jerry Jones basically just told everybody in that locker room that if you work hard for me, you play hard for me, you dedicate yourself to me, it still won't matter. And I'll get rid of you if I don't feel like paying you. He just told everybody that. So,
but what do you attribute that to? Like, what more could Micah Parsons have done to warrant the money that he was asking for?
Nothing. He did everything he could have. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about the NFL and the salary cap, and this is why I feel like the next collective bargaining agreement, there should be something in place where if you draft a player, develop a player, and then want to give keep that player for your career, it shouldn't go against your cap. I really do feel like the NFL should do something to keep guys that you draft and develop.
Okay.
Because it's not fair that you can put all this effort into making a player better and then lose him because you can't afford to keep him. And there's something doesn't sit right with me with that. So the NFL needs, in my opinion, to do something with, if you want to bring in somebody, that goes against your cap. But if you draft a player and develop that player and want to keep that player long term, it shouldn't hurt. You shouldn't get penalized for that.
So another team offers you, like, let's say $10 million more for another player. The NFL should give you a little bit of leeway on the cap to match that? Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
Because, like, even if you have crappy coaches, like we have Jeff Stoutland.
Mm-hmm.
We are a lineman developing team.
Yes. Agreed.
And we're going to lose. So who did we lose the last couple of years? We lost what's his name, the big guy,
Mekhi Becton.
Mekhi Becton. Why should we have lost Mekhi Becton? We developed him. He was nothing. We developed him. He got paid because of us.
Well, yeah, I was going to say he was nothing on the Jets.
And
for sure.
we couldn't keep him because we couldn't afford him. There's something that's not right with that.
Okay.
And I feel like the NFL, if you want to keep players and want to give the best product for each city, you should allow people to keep the players they develop.
There should be a little bit of forgiveness. That's a very interesting take. I like it. I got no beef with that.
I know you don't, because it's a smart idea and I'm a smart guy.
Can't argue it. Very good.
You know. But I want to start a fund for Jerry Jones to keep him in Dallas as long as you possibly can.
We had Dan Snyder in Washington for a while.
I love it.
The Mara brothers. Like we've got a good run here in the NFC East. Yeah, it's been good.
We have. God bless Jerry Jones.
Man.
When you see Jerry Jones in Philly, don't boo him. Give him a standing O. Buy him a drink. You know,
I like it.
Keep him happy.
All right, we were also talking today. We had our draft, the Doe Pie draft here. So we could go into each of these teams
I love my team.
for a little bit, but I guess, Dom, why don't you take a minute here? I'm going to bring this over. Let's
Sure.
get this out of your way so you can see over here.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, we're there we go.
Bringing the tablet over. Let's get that
terrible.
out of the way.
Okay, there we go. Just cut the body off. We don't need to see my
Yeah,
body.
we'll move you over this way, get you out of the
Okay.
way. And Dom, you're number 11 right now, so let's walk us through this draft. Any picks in particular that you isolate? I was like, I really love this pick here, or maybe one that this guy just went. I wasn't able to get who I was looking for. You had the 11th out of 12.
I'd pick 11, and I ended up getting Justin Jefferson. How?
Can't argue that.
How could you let Justin Jefferson fall to 11?
I got no problem with Justin Jefferson at 11.
I got no problem. I mean, like, you could have took him over Malik Neighbors, which I would have done. You could have took him over CeeDee Lamb, which I would have done. You could have took him over Ashton Genty, who's a rookie, which I would have done.
Okay. So you're seeing some value in the Jefferson pick.
I'm seeing a lot of value in the Justin Jefferson at 11 pick.
Okay.
So that's me.
All right. Any picks that maybe you were not in love with, or was things you wish would have gone differently in
With
the draft? With
my
your
team?
team.
Well, I got Justin Jefferson with my first pick. I got Ross St. Brown with my second
Try saying
pick.
that 5 times.
I got
Fumble.
I got Tutankhamun St. Brown. I got Marvin Harrison Jr. I got my first 3 wide receivers are Jefferson, St. Brown, and Harrison.
Strong lineup.
I got zero issues with either. Going with any 3 of those.
Dom's in sales, so he's going to present the positives. Let's read the fine print, though.
You lose a little bit in the running backs. Just a tad. Just a tad. You lose a little bit on the running backs.
But the car's got a satellite radio. It doesn't run, but it's got a satellite.
Here's the thing. Like, I would have had to get a running back in on my second pick.
Yes.
Not my third. Because I'd rather have St. Brown than Devon Kane, who's hurt, Jonathan Taylor, who's old, Kyron Williams, who
Boomer Dom, here we go.
Who I don't know. He may be good. Maybe Kyron.
Okay.
I mean, I could have went Kyron there. Bucky Irving, who? James Cook, old. Alvin Kamara, old. Kenneth Walker, old. Like, I would rather take Amon-Ra St. Brown over any of those running backs.
26 years old. Old.
Old.
25. Old.
Bucky Irving. Who's Bucky
My
Irving?
gosh. 23 years old.
But who is he? He hasn't done nothing. He's
my
done
gosh.
nothing. We're talking about
You're wearing a Baker Mayfield jersey and you're saying Bucky Irving's done nothing.
he's
I
done
love it.
nothing.
I love
Bucky
it.
Irving's done compared to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Who's a more reliable pick? Amon-Ra?
I'm wrong.
Amon-Ra
I can't even say it right once.
St. Brown or Bucky Irving?
Oh, there he is, everybody. The Macahans.
So, but I ended up getting Breece Hall and David Montgomery. Not the greatest running backs on the planet, but if they give me a little something.
But I got receivers.
and then I got Devontae Smith with my 6th-round pick.
That's right.
So, I mean, listen, I got a spread offense, and I'm running with it.
All right, very
We're
good.
Air Force.
Yeah, you're right.
We're Hawaii in the early.
The June Jones Hawaii
Yeah.
squad. I like that. The run and shoot.
Who was the quarterback for Hawaii?
Timmy Chang.
No, before him.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, give me a minute on that one. Oh, man. Yeah.
Timmy Chang was the heir apparent to this guy.
Oh, I can hear Greg screaming his name right now. Give me a minute on that one.
I'm going to look it up.
All right, look it up. Oh, gosh, that one hurts, Dom. I can't think. Colt Brennan?
Colt Brennan. Yep.
Bam! There it is. All right.
Colt Brennan.
Okay.
I got Colt Brennan.
That felt good to get.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're running the run and shoot offense over here. My pick, I had the 6th pick in the draft. I ended up landing Derrick Henry early. This is one of the first years where the Bakahans have actually landed a starting quarterback. We've got a franchise quarterback in Joe Burrow. We like that the Bengals defense should be rather weak this year, so we think Joe will be on the field. Plus, you're throwing in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. That should prove to be quite beneficial.
Yeah.
And plus, Burrow knocked me out of the playoffs last year, so there's some scar tissue there. The wide receivers, I might not be as strong as you there, I don't think. We'll see what happens. I think Ben Johnson in Chicago could open some things up with the Caleb Williams. Maybe DJ Moore, maybe. We'll see. It's a chance you got to take. And then Ted McMillan in Carolina. He's going to have some time to get some passes thrown his way because Carolina should also be pretty bad. Can't be wrong with a 6-foot wide receiver going up and getting some balls. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
6-foot wide receiver.
Any other teams over there that you happen to really like their starting lineup or their teams as you're scrolling through?
Well, clearly, I think I have the best team.
Of course. Right.
Clearly, I think I have the best team. I do like your team. I do like Mike's team.
Okay.
Neighbors, Nakua, Kamara, Mahomes, Flowers, Pollard, Njoku. I think that's a good team.
Decent starting lineup with some depth.
Potbelly's got a good team.
Always.
I do not think Cooper Kupp's going to really do much. I don't think Stephon Diggs is going to do much towards the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a problem. He's going to jump out to an early lead,
Okay.
but I don't think he's going to have the longevity.
Yeah, I got no problem with him sputtering out.
He's got Cooper Kupp, Diggs, and Keenan Allen as his big three.
I like it.
Now, if this was 2011,
Old.
old. No, this was what is it, 2025? If this was 2019, that would be a dangerous,
pretty good,
dangerous team.
I agree.
I just think that they're going to putter out, and DK Metcalf. I think he'll putter.
Okay. Very interesting. Do you think Aaron Rodgers will be good in Pittsburgh? How about that one? No.
Why?
Why?
Why would he be good?
Strong defense, I think. I also think that's a more pronounced running game. I don't think too much is going to be expected of him. Aaron Rodgers has always been great with the play-action pass. Not that Pittsburgh with Arthur Smith is going to run much play-action, but I think that less is going to be expected of him. I actually think it's a decent marriage. I think it's going to work.
So he's not going to be good. The team's going to be
The situation around him will make him
good. So
look
the
better.
running backs will be good. So Caleb Johnson is going to be great. Oh, who's Caleb Johnson's team?
That's right. And rather than grabbing a quarterback, he went ahead and grabbed his, fourth running back? Oh, yeah.
Fourth running back.
Can't argue with that logic.
Yeah.
And when's the last time you won the league?
A bunch of years ago.
Old.
But I won.
Old.
But who did I? But wait. Who did I win with? What quarterback?
Oh gosh. Blake Bortles.
So that just goes to tell you, you don't need a great quarterback to win the league.
That's exactly
Because I've had
right.
great quarterbacks and I've lost, and I won with Blake F. and Bortles.
That's it.
So What does that tell you?
Not much. Doesn't take much to win this
No.
league, I'll tell you that. Well, we got a lot to talk about throughout the year. Like I said, with the pools we have going on, there's going to be quite a bit there. We'll do our DraftKings lineup every week. We got our Against the Spread, the Eliminator picks, which we've not necessarily had the best record with the Eliminator stuff.
I think we should do something different with the Eliminator.
What do you think?
this year. We tell them who we're going with.
Okay.
Because I feel like, as the hosts of the Eliminator pick, we got to let everybody know where we're leading.
So we'll announce our picks.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
And
that.
I'm going week 1, Philadelphia Eagles.
Rolling it out the chalk.
Why not?
Yeah.
Opening day, Thursday night, no Micah Parsons,
No Super Bowl hangover.
no Super Bowl hangover. Not
Yeah.
with this team.
Well, you got to think that they're definitely one of the favorites to get picked in this one. But yeah, I like that. I want to get one more in this week with our Against the Spread and all that stuff. But when we do our picks, or when we do that episode, let's release our picks then. We're also excited to mention that we will be doing our first live show, which is going to be super exciting. We are at the Ukrainian League of Philadelphia on September 21st. We'll be doing some Eagles kickoff there. My big band is also playing over there as well, so we'll have some music entertainment, and then Metrics Mayhem will be the live podcast. We're playing some games with people in the crowd too,
Sure,
making
yeah.
ourselves known over there. But excited to get out of the studio here at the house and get in front of some people, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that'll be good. Good
We'll have
things coming.
T-shirts, too. I mean, we'll be wearing them. We're not giving them out. We'll just be having T-shirts.
I know. We do need to get on that, though. That would be good. So, but that said, Dom, it's good to be back in the saddle. We got a long season ahead of us.
Yes, we do.
Anything else for the good of the cause?
I love my team. I just absolutely love my team. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Phils.
Yes. Go baseball.
Maybe we could sprinkle in a little bit of Sixers talk.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Sixers talk as well. You were mentioning WNBA.
The lockout. Pay these women their money. Pay them. I want to see Caitlin Clark.
Amon-Ra.
Amon Bra. I want to see Amon Bra. I want to see Caitlin Clark making what she deserves. And that is a 3% raise.
Bang.
So pay these ladies $81,000 a year.
Pay Schwarber.
Pay Schwarber.
Pay the ladies.
Pay the ladies. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Metrics Mayhem, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for your time. My man, Dom Melchior III, EP3.
Do you know how much insurance on a Toyota Corolla is out in Iowa?
I do not.
Pay Caitlin Clark.